Hi, I'm Harry. I'm a tutor from Coding Kids, and welcome to this mini-series on GameMaker. GameMaker is, for those of you who don't know, a program that we can use to create really simple yet powerful games. In this video series, we're going to be creating a game that's really reminiscent of the old arcade game Asteroids. If you don't have GameMaker, there's a free version online on their website. You can just go to the link in the description and download it. We're going to be doing an entirely drag and drop program this time, so it's really easy to follow for those of you who haven't done coding before. And in this episode, we're going to start by creating the player.
The player would just point towards the mouse, so the mouse location. So the last thing we need to do is go back and put that in before we end the episode. So close out of this. We want to add a new event. So add event. This one we want to be a step rather than a key down. And step basically it'll trigger whatever code we put in here every time the screen refreshes. And for those of you who are interested, the default frame rate or refresh rate of this game will be 30 FPS, but that's a little bit too advanced for this video. If you're interested in that, you can just look it up by yourself. So in here, we want to find the, it's in movement, set point direction. We want to drag this out. And once again, it is X and Y. And because we want it to point towards the mouse, there is kind of a little bit of code we can put in here that will always make whatever we put in the X and the Y value of the mouse. So if you go mouse underscore, and then it'll usually come up with this completion thing because it tries to guess what you're doing, and you can see it here, mouse underscore X, and then for Y we want mouse underscore Y. So now it'll set the point direction of the object towards the X and the Y value of where our mouse is on the screen. But this sets the direction of the object, not of the actual sprite. So it's always good to set the instance direction. And hold on, I'll just find it now. I might be in my frequently used. Nope. Just bear with me here. It's probably in instances. Yeah, set instance rotation. This is one we want. And for this, we can just type in direction, which is an inbuilt kind of bit of code from GameMaker, which draws on the direction of the object, which is what we set here. So basically, it's going to tell our sprite to always face the direction of the object it's related to. So our image is always going to point in the same direction as our object. So now if we press play, and we let it compile again, then we should find that we can move around with our sprite always facing the mouse. So when it finishes compiling, here we are, bring the game out, and now we find we can move the mouse around, and we can even move and it'll just keep facing like this. So this is exactly what we want.